Proportional of people who want you, the people that are going and finding people other places to accept their bad behavior. And so they're like, oh, well, you gotta go over there and take this person because you can't get a woman. No, it's because you're just mad that they're not accepting your behavior. They're not accepting what you bring to the table. They don't want that. And they don't want that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just like you don't want things. Anyway.
But because my thing is this, like, I don't, like, if this person, right?
Yeah, we're in Chinatown in Kilimani, and I'm here with a very, very interesting couple. They have a channel called US Meets Kenya. I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves, starting with the lady first.
Hey guys, I'm Faith from Kenya.
And I'm Keith from USA.
Yeah, and this is our baby. She's called
Serenity. Yeah, she's adorable. Okay, so, bro, where are you from in the States?
So I'm originally from Michigan, from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, you from the D. Oh, okay. Yeah, we out here.
Cut it out. I don't remember me to cut it out.
Passport bros taking L. We think.
What happened? No, so what happened? How did it go from happy family with the little daughter to tricking with the sugar daddy?
Sugar daddy.
How'd that happen? How'd that happen?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think that just goes to show that people really don't do enough research when it comes to their partners. It doesn't seem like, unfortunately in the clip, it doesn't give too much detail, but it seems like he wasn't with her for that long. And it just goes to how well you screen someone. Like, I don't think that this is just because this is the thing. I think a lot of people like to put in the context of like, okay, well, that person just wants your green card. That person just wants that. I think it's just about knowing someone and getting well to, because think about how many relationships go bad in the US because people didn't have the time to get to know each other. So I think it's just him choosing the wrong person opposed to like that person just wanting a green card.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. That's a definite. You know what's missing here is context. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
We have no idea. It went from feeding each other cake to she's cuddled up with some guy. I don't know what happened. You know, I want more context. What I want to know the backstory, how they met, like you said, how long were they together, how they meet. They met on Tinder.
Yeah.
They met on Tinder. That's what it said?
That's the first strike. Yeah.
First strike. They met on Tinder. And then what happened while they were together to go from that scene of them with the kid to this?
Yeah, to that. That's extreme. That's extreme.
It just goes to show no matter where you go, you just said this actually, I'm just repeating what you said. No matter where you go, you have to do your due diligence. You can't just go to another country and say, oh, this is not a westernized country, so I'll be fine finding a woman here because she's gonna have the values I'm looking for. Not necessarily, especially now with like the world becoming a lot more connected.
Yeah.
She's not in some remote village and never seen Google before. Like, you know, you met her on Tinder. So man, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, and this is the only, because this is the thing, I never have anything against, I don't like saying just passport bros, because people just say like, okay, you're black and you found a girl overseas, passport bro. Right. I mean, people have been doing that for years.
For sure.
Like, there's expats, there's people in the military that have been doing that for years. Right. People just like to put a negative label and say, oh, passport bro, blah, blah, blah. I mean, to me, there's nothing wrong with finding someone in a different country or finding someone in a different state and finding someone who aligns with your values and dating or marrying that person. Like, people act like that. People haven't been doing that throughout the entire life. Like,
history.
Yeah, history. People have moved from one village. They're like, okay, the people in this village are better, and they go over to this village. Like, so I mean, I don't understand like the constant criticism, like, oh, you know, they couldn't get someone. Like, people moved. Listen, people don't, especially now that the world's a lot wider. It's not, people don't just marry people in their neighborhood. People marry people in different states. Like, it's not that uncommon. Like, I don't know. I think people blow that out of proportion.
I think people that blow it out of proportion are like people who want you, the people that are going and finding people other places to accept their bad behavior. And so they're like, oh, well, you gotta go over there and take this person because you can't get a woman. No, it's because you're just mad that they're not accepting your behavior. They're not accepting what you bring to the table. They don't want that. And they don't want that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just like you don't want things. Anyway.
But because my thing is this, like, I don't, like, if this person, right, and I get if they're heavily criticizing the women or the people over here, but if someone's saying like, listen, I don't want to change who you are who you are. The way that you're living your life doesn't align to the way that I want to live my life. Let me go over to a place where it aligns with the way that I want to live my life. I don't see what the problem is, but it seems like he didn't, because you know what it is? I feel like, and like I said, I'm just making judgments because I don't know the entire situation, but I'm going to go on a whim and say that he was one of those people who didn't do his research, went over there, just assumed that they were better because like a lot of people do in the first stages of a relationship, you meet someone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you think they're the greatest thing on the earth. And then you realize 4 or 5 months, 6 months later down the line that there's someone completely different. So I think that like, and that's one thing I can say I don't like about the passport bros movement is that because they end up hyping up a lot of these women at different places, that guys feel like they don't have to do due diligence. They're like, oh, they're just outside of America. America, so they must be better. And then that woman ends up being very nice to them, and because they've been treated badly over here, that they automatically just go with it and they don't do any due diligence, and they think that that they're perfect little angels, but in reality, people are just people. Just like how you can meet a crappy guy in the US, you can meet a crappy guy in Africa, you meet a crappy guy in Spain, you can meet a crappy guy anywhere. Like people, it goes to show you, people are people at the end of the day.
Yes, exactly. I mean, people go over there to increase the odds of finding someone that aligns with them, but just that in and of itself, going to this place is not going to guarantee you find someone like that. It'll make it easier, most likely, to find someone like that, but you still have to put the work in. You don't just hop off the plane and go, and then everything is good. You still gotta know who the family they come from. You gotta know the situation they're in, the background, are they opportunistic, what have you. Not to mention, you're not from that area.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
So even in the US, you might, in the US, oh crap, I slow trained up.
It's an exact amount.
I would say like you in the US, sure, that maybe the pool, right?
Yeah.
At least the perception is the pool is a little more muddied and there's not as much there. But at least you have the benefit of knowing the lay of the land, the culture,
the language,
all these different things that at least help you when you're choosing of a person.
Yeah.
You go to somewhere else, especially if the language is different, the culture is different, you don't know that area, you really don't know how, you don't have as many tools to discern whether or not this person is good or not, right? So you have a disadvantage. So yeah, sure, the pool of better, let's just say, what you're looking for, not better, maybe broader, your tools are limited to find that person. Yeah. So there's challenges either side.
I'm curious to see if he did any research. Like I'm curious to know, like, did he like learn about the culture, learn about the people, learn about the women, if she has some kind of language that she speaks, because I don't know the language in Kenya, if he knows the default language. That's my
Swahili.
It's Swahili.
Swahili, but I think a lot of African countries, I think the national language is English or whatever. Swahili. Maybe Swahili. I don't know.
That's another gripe I have. I'm like, don't go and live it. Like, I understand if you're visiting a country, all right, that's cool. But like, if you're trying to live in a country and you don't even make an attempt to learn the language, I mean, you're doing it all wrong. All wrong. Or only going after people who know your language, you're doing it all. Because then at that point, that defeats the purpose. Because chances are the people that know your language probably know something about your culture, because then they can speak your language. But like, just going after people who just know your language, you don't know anything about the culture, you don't assimilate well. Like,
it's like saying like, okay, I'm going to X country, but you go to X country, you stay in a resort.
Yeah.
You didn't really experience that country
at all.
Like, so if you go to X country, you get on Tinder in X country, meet a person on Tinder in X country that speaks perfect English and works for some like American country, company there. Bro, you're meeting a person that's not from that country, essentially. Like,
so I mean, it's skewed, but I think that also goes into, and that's one knock I can say about a lot of Americans too, is that like a lot of us Americans, sometimes we tend to go to a country and then we want everything to be the American way.
Right.
So I mean, like, and people from foreign countries, they do that over here. Like I've met some people that are like, oh, well, I speak this language, everyone should just know my language. I'm like, no, the national language is English. When you go over to a place, I mean, it's a very egotistical mindset to be like, okay, well, like, you know, they should adopt to the way that I want to do things. You gotta know the lay of the land. All right, guys. So ultimately, I'm gonna say that he made a bad decision.
I don't know enough, but I'm gonna say she made a bad decision. Ooh, that's for sure.
She's living it up. She's at the golf course. What do they call it? Like hot girl, city girl, whatever girl.
Maybelline. I don't know. Yep. I don't know enough of the situation, but that should not be happening. And I wish the worst for her.
That was cold.
If she is indeed the person that did wrong, because maybe he was bad, maybe he beat her up, maybe he
that's true,
did all these things to her, in which case, okay. But if she just broke the family up because she was trying to find a way to get over here and go find some dude to take care of her and buy her bags, I hope that she ends up broke and destitute.
Well, most likely she'll probably get deported. With this current administration, they deport everybody, so
it's possible.
If it is likely fraud, unless she gets married again. All right, decision makers, if you think she made a good decision or he made a good decision, leave a like, leave a comment. If you think they made a bad decision, leave a like, leave a comment. All right, decision makers, watch who you marry and get pregnant.